I'm Judy from Figure Savers, and I'm here today with my friend and client, Yvette, and we're going to talk a little bit about her success with Ideal Protein. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good, excellent. So I wanted to talk a little bit first about how you started in Ideal Protein. Like, what was your situation before you actually had to go on a diet or felt like you needed to go on a diet?
So my situation was mostly I was overweight, and I'd gotten to a point where I was borderline diabetic, and trying to eat differently on my own didn't work.
Yeah.
And then I reached a point where I was over the line, and now I was diabetic.
Okay.
So my doctor wanted to put me on medicine, and I started the medicine. I went to a nutrition specialist, and they kind of explained how to cut back on carbs. They told me to eat 45 carbs a day, and not necessarily what foods to avoid and what foods I should try and that kind of stuff. And they basically just told me what portion size should look like.
Oh.
So I was still eating everything I wanted to eat. I was still having too much sugar. I was still having too many carbs. But just cutting back on it, I did lose weight. It just wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And diabetes scared me. You know, I was afraid of what sugar would do to the body.
Right.
And being as young as I am, I did not want to ignore it.
Sure, smart.
So, so I had a issue with weight loss in the past. I've tried so many different diets, and nothing really worked. But at this point in my life, when I became diabetic, I wasn't necessarily caring about losing the weight. Like, I was kind of satisfied and okay with my actual body image. This was more so just to get healthy.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, definitely a more important part of it all.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. And so then you came to Figure Savers and you decided to start the Ideal Protein diet.
Yes.
And how has that been like for you? What's the experience been like?
So this by far has had the most reward, like the most results I've seen over time. And it's been a challenge. It definitely has been a challenge, but I feel very accomplished, and that's an amazing feeling because it was a goal that I set for myself, and then I was able to, you know, I'm almost there, almost to that goal. Right. But I feel like my very first personal goal I set for myself, I was able to reach, and without Ideal Protein, without the way you eat, I would not have been able to accomplish that on my own.
Yeah, that's excellent. And do you want to talk a little bit about your statistics, like how much weight you've lost and?
Okay, when I started the diet was mid-August 2017, and I was 201 pounds. We set the goal at 160. My personal goal was 170, so I've hit the 170.
Very good.
And I have, my last weigh-in was 165.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, so close.
Yes.
Yeah,
so very close to it. And these last few pounds is like the hardest part of the whole thing. I think like the start, the middle, like it's been so smooth. There's been ups, there's been downs, but now the last 5 pounds seems like it don't want to come off.
Right. Yeah. It's just you just have to stick with it, and it'll come. It'll definitely come.
But so I feel very good about it.
Awesome. That's great. And if somebody were sitting on the fence about Ideal Protein and starting the plan, what do you think, what would you tell them if they just undecided still?
For me, I think the thing that got me over, I would tell them to figure out why they want to do this. You've got to have a real strong, in my personal opinion, you've got to have a really strong reason for what it is you want to accomplish. For me, it was the health concerns, the health issues, and they're all gone right now. Like, my blood sugar is amazing before meals, after meals, and I don't have to worry about that anymore. So I'm not even on medicine.
Right.
No more medicine.
Yeah.
So I would say find a reason why. Like, find the reason why you need to do this. Right. It's a need, not more so than a want for me.
Yeah. And I would agree. I would think that's probably really the case with everybody who's overweight. You know what I mean? You know, it is a need.
It's a need.
Because there are a lot of health conditions that are associated with that.
And a lot of health conditions that can be reversed.
Exactly.
And you don't need the medicine for them.
Yeah.
I had cholesterol issues along with the diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have those anymore.
Yeah. Awesome. Really
So,
excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Great. Awesome. Well, we are looking forward to helping you get the last 5 pounds down.
I'm looking
Hit your
forward to it
goal.
too. Hit the goal, ring that bell.
Exactly. Exactly. We have a goal bell here, so we're looking forward to hearing you ring that bell too. Yeah. Excellent. Well, thanks very much for meeting with me today.
Thank you.
And if you're interested in Ideal Protein, we are Figure Savers. We're in Columbia, Maryland, and we'd love to help you too.